Let me turn the clock back. 2 weeks ago, I killed Mickey. I suspected that mice don't come in ones. They usually come in twos, as do most animals in the animal kingdom, including mankind, except in America, where they come in patches of ones, duplicate ones. And so I assumed if there was a Mickey, there would be a Minnie somewhere, or if I had knocked off the Minnie, there'd be a Mickey somewhere. Now, I would have lived and let lived. I would have taken the advice of someone I met when I was a young boy, when he once said mice have to eat too. Unfortunately, I no longer live in a barn. In fact, I never lived in a barn. But if I lived in a barn, I wouldn't care as much, but I live in a house. And once you let vermin in a house, they tend to reproduce. And when they reproduce, they, as you well know, take over your entire property. And also, mouse droppings are amongst the most toxic of all. You can die from rodent droppings. So I'm a fanatic about these things. So I got a trap a few weeks ago, and I told you we put it out. Well, first, we tried all of your advice about peanut butter. It doesn't work. It's too gushy. Go back to Walt Disney. He knew his stuff. Cheese. They like cheese. You put a small piece of provolone on it. It's stiff. So when they touch the cheese, the snapper, bingo. All right, so I got Mickey 2 weeks ago. I came home and he was as dead as a mouse that had been snapped. He was not living. And I took him, and I told you I live near the water. I threw him in the bay. That's all. End of story with a pair of gloves. I didn't want like a flea to jump on me. So I figured, great. He had eaten into my food, and that was enough once he started eating. So I got rid of him. Now I'm 2 weeks on mouse-free. All of a sudden, it starts in again. So yesterday morning, I woke up, and a banana had been eaten. Horrible. Disgusting. A piece of the banana had been hollowed out by a mouse. I said, that's the end of this. Got another mouse trap, put the thing there, went to the party, come home, turned the lights on, and in the dark, Teddy and I hear, yes, the poor mouse was dying. It was not dead. So you see, even a mouse wants to live. And it is a sad story in a certain way. The damn thing didn't kill the mouse. It just broke its neck, and it was dying, probably in pain. Not a pretty sight. Nobody wants an animal to suffer, least of all I. But what can you do? It's a mouse, and it's a mouse trap, and it was trying to eat into my food, and it had to go. So I looked at it. It looked at me. Its eyes were looking right at me with its neck broken, and I picked it up with a pair of gloves, opened the door, walked out to the end of the deck, and threw it in the bay. And that's it. What am I trying to tell you? You figure it out. I'll be right back.
Join